let's have a quick look at the Grinds 360 platform. So right now it's 7:30 on a Wednesday, and we can see our classes are in full flight here. So we jump into the weekly grind schedule. We see for 6th years, we've got on a Wednesday, we've got chemistry and English taking place for our 6th year students. And for our 5th years, we have Irish and home ec taking place here as well. So what you can do here is you can go back to the homepage and you can see there's 4 classes streaming now. One class on the main screen, that's 6th year chemistry with Nicola. And you can see down here we've got 6th year English now put up on the main screen with Paul. We can go back then and have a look at 5th year Irish with Michael Casey. And we can also have a look there at our home ec class as well with Sandra. So you can see there that's the idea of how the grinds work. You can jump between your classes, and remind yourself always is there's no limit to the amount of classes that you can watch. It's one price for all. Now, if we were to jump in, let's say, to our class here at Sandra for home ec, we'll unmute it for a second.
For examples, and we have our food sources.
So you can see there.
This is a really good thing to do because it's easy for the examiner then to correct. So
Sandra's gone over the 2017 question there on carbohydrates for home ec, and that's where you'll have all the lessons built out for you during the year. Now, another thing we're getting a few questions about from students is the back catalogue of grinds. So if you miss a grind for whatever reason during the year and you want to catch up the weekend, you're able to do so. So what we do every weekend when our grinds are done, we store them here, and they're stored here for the rest of the year. So you can see here we store a back catalogue of grinds up here, and that runs through all the classes for you during the year. So if you want to jump in and do a bit of history, we can see here this history class, Dan Steins runs through Stalin's Russia. So we'll just have a quick look at some of this. Now, another thing students can do, if they want, they can just jump straight away into the middle of it.
There's going to be no disruption in the line of succession.
And
that's what you're trying to portray.
Another thing you can do with this as well is you can adjust the speed.
Next in line in this leadership competition. So once he has power, he wrote Trotsky out of the revolutionary history. He literally removes Trotsky from photographs in some fairly decent photoshopping of the time. You have a famous picture of them standing by the waterfront. You have Trotsky on one side, and you can
adjust the speed, and that's getting a lot of positive feedback from students. So
Trotsky has been removed from the picture. And he diminishes.
If a class is taking an hour and you want to get it done in 40 minutes, you can adjust the speed to 1.5, and it'll run through the class a lot more quickly for you there. So that's the way we stored it, and we have it labelled what was covered in that class in our back catalogue. So you see the same thing here with Paul McCormick for English. It labels out what is done in that class. And the idea is then throughout the year, all your back catalogue with grinds will be put up here for you, and you can revise there as you wish.